Hey guys, today's video is going to be a Project 10 pan update, and I thought just to mix it up a little bit this month I'm just going to show you the products that I've got visible progress on, because obviously we're nearly 6 months into this project and I don't want these updates to get too repetitive for you. Before we start, I'll just talk about what's on my lips, because I'm really enjoying this kind of like 90s vibe makeup. I used the Fenty Beauty, what's this called, Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Breadwinner, and it's this super dark brown, like a chocolatey brown colour, and I just sort of used that and smudged it into my lips, and then I took Velvet Teddy from MAC and just popped that over the top, because this is like a real dark cool toned brown, and Velvet Teddy just lightens it up and warms it up a little bit. So that's what I've got on my lips, and now let's crack on to the Project 10 pan update. So I've only got one empty since the last update, and it was my NYX Fat Oil Slick Click pen. These are these sort of like lip balmy texture clicky pens, but this doesn't click at all anymore. So this one is done. Oh no, hang on. Was this already empty at the last update? Because if it wasn't, then I've got two empties, because this one is the one I have worked on the most since that update, and it's my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade English Beauty, and this is completely used up now. So that right there is just the stopper. So if I actually roll down to where the lipstick is, obviously it's completely gone. And I was using this mostly as a blush. Well, actually I was using it on my lips and my face a lot just to try and get it used up. And it was a really nice neutral pink. I wonder if I can still get a swatch. I can get a swatch out. But while I did enjoy using this lipstick up, I definitely wouldn't repurchase it. I don't even think you can repurchase it, because I think it was limited edition. I could be wrong on that. But I'm looking forward to moving my energy on to the lipstick that I've got left in this project, which I'll move on to now. It's the Fenty Beauty Traced Out? No. Fenty Beauty Slip Shine in the shade Make Outbreak, and I'll insert a little clip of where I was at the last update so you can see the progress. And this is where we are at with this lipstick now. So I'll just swatch it next to the Charlotte Tilbury so you can see the difference in colour. It's a lot more of a peachy tone, very neutral undertone, I'd say. So it goes with most eyeshadow looks, which is what we need right now when we're trying to pan our palette. The next product I'll show you is my Fenty Beauty Traced Out Lip Liner in the shade Peanut Butter. Here's where I was last time. And here is where I am now. And I think I mentioned in the last update that about how creamy these lip pencils are. They are so creamy that I have to sharpen it every 2 uses, I'd say. So it is going rather quickly. This one will definitely be gone by the next update. I wear this pretty much every time I wear lipstick, so getting a lot of use on that. And then the last one, just from the current products I want to show you, before I move on to the ones that I'm rolling in, is my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. This is the Glowgasm in the shade Goldgasm. And I am right the way down here. Once you sort of can manage to squeeze the air out, you can see where you are. And so I have probably about a third left. And I took the sponge off, I told you this, but I took the sponge off and I've just been using it directly out like that, which makes it a lot easier. I'm going to move on to the products that I'm rolling in now. I'm going to roll in 3 products because I've got to keep things moving. The first one is my Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Glow. This is my SPF 50 that I wear pretty much every day, and it's in the glow shade, so it is tinted. I would say I've got about maybe down to there. You can't really see through the packaging, so I'm sort of going by what it feels like. And it definitely feels like it's down here. There's not a lot left in here at all. And I think maybe 2-3 weeks and this could be done. I do tend to take this like right the way down my neck as well, so it gets used up quicker. And then the next product I'm going to roll in is just my Room Will Stay Matte Translucent Powder. And this is where I am with this one. I can literally blow through a pressed powder in no time. Loose powders last me years, but the pressed ones for some reason just go really quickly. So I'm going to pop that one in, because then I would like to move on to my Kosas Cloud Set, which I bought recently and I haven't really used that much since. So I will get this one worked out of my collection and then I can try using that one up as well. But then the last product I'm going to roll in is actually an eyeshadow. And I don't think I've rolled in an eyeshadow into a project pan since I did pan those shadows, if you remember that project. But this is my Beautiful Iris, my beloved Beautiful Iris from MAC. And I have a good amount of pan in the middle already, and I really do think I can get this eyeshadow completely used up. Along one side it is definitely thin, the product is definitely thin in the pan, so I'm excited to see how much I can get this, how much of this I can get used up over the next few weeks. And of course, having this purpley tone in the project means that I will be diligent about using my purple shades up in the Pan That palette. But yeah, that is everything for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really, really appreciate that. And I will hopefully see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.